Quinnipiac University produces some of the best communication students I've ever met. In fact, I live with one of the best, Gabriella Madden. Gabriella, Ella for short, is a journalism graduate student but received her Bachelor of Arts in Film last May. You may be wondering, how do you go from film to journalism? Well, Ella is here to share her story.
Hi, Ella. I just want to say thank you so much for being able to do this interview today. And I just wanted to start off with just giving you the chance to introduce yourself a little bit and what you're into with your career journey and everything like that.
So I'm Gabriella Madden. I'm currently a graduate journalism student at Quinnipiac University. I'll be graduating in May 2025 with my degree, and I previously graduated from QU in May 2024 with my bachelor's in film, television, and media arts with a double minor in journalism. I was born and raised in Boston, and that's really where my love of sports and storytelling came from.
All right, so I wanted to talk to you about your career and kind of where it started and how it's shifted over the past couple of years, especially since you've gotten to Quinnipiac. So the first question I wanted to ask you was, why did you want to pursue film in the first place?
Yeah, I think for me, I grew up really being passionate about stories. I read so many books as a kid. I watched so many movies. I just thought that film and, kind of learning that visual language and learning how to tell stories kind of through the medium of video was something that could be translated to a lot of different industries. Yes, I could work kind of in the Hollywood sense, working on movies. I could be working on the TV side, but these are skills that are also easily transferable into, video production for an in-house marketing agency or live television broadcast and stuff like that. So that's really where I wanted to get into film in the first place, but I knew that I wanted to do screenwriting and I really wanted to work on telling stories whatever way I could.
So, like you said before, you said you graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Film, and now you're pursuing a Master of Science in Journalism, which everything in the School of Communications is related to each other, but I feel like most people that graduate with a degree in film don't pursue journalism. So I just was wondering, when did you start to change your mind and that career goal kind of shifted from film to journalism? Was there one moment that really hit you and you're like, oh, this is what I want to do? Or
Yeah. So back in high school, the only class that was very film related was a broadcast journalism class. So I got a lot of experience working on short documentaries, news packages, but also while I wanted to get that initial first experience with a camera telling stories and doing a lot of pre-production stuff, I was also writing and reporting my own stories, which were super fun. And that always kind of stayed with me for a while after I graduated high school. And then over the years, I just had so many internships in journalism, writing and editing. I really picked up on it and I was oh, there is a space for people who do enjoy how sports fit into culture and society and how, sports really mirror that side of ourselves and why are athletes so marketable today. So I ended up editing and fact checking a lot of features that we did with athletes at Flaunt, and it was so cool.
Now that you have finally accepted a position with ESPN as another editorial intern, how do you think that your past experiences will help you in this new world of sports journalism, especially for the biggest network out there?
Yeah.
I mean, super impressive. Congratulations
Thank
again.
you. I think for me, I've always kind of had to switch and pivot. And that really started at Flaunt because I thought I would be doing a lot of fashion and artwork, but I was writing about everything from hotels to interior designers too. I was writing about music, new releases that were happening. I was doing profiles, Q&As, and that kind of really taught me how quickly I had to pivot, when you're writing about something, because when you're reporting on something that you're not the most familiar with, the audience isn't going to trust you and they're not going to, walk away with all the necessary information if they don't think that you know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
I think for all the knowledge that I do have about sports journalism and all the experience that I did get editing all of the sports articles for Q30, I'm so ready to take everything that I've learned and apply it in this new sphere.
Well, Ella, thank you so very much for sitting down with me and doing this interview. I know you're just going to do amazing things with this internship, and I'm really excited for you to start in January.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
Thanks.
Now you know exactly how Ella once thought she was going to write for sitcoms and is now going to be in a newsroom for ESPN. She truly is amazing, and I hope you enjoyed her story.